The ideology of Kawaida, which is essentially a theory of cultural and social change, and seeks to draw from the synthesis of the best in nationalist, pan-Africanist, and socialist thought, became the most structured and widespread body of black nationalist thought in this country. It is out of Kawaida which this author developed Kwanzaa and the Nguzo Saba. The Nguzo Saba 7 principles were advocated as a communitarian African value system necessary to provide the community and serve as social glue and moral orientation for cultural practice. Since their introduction in 1965, the Nguzo Saba has become the basis for the philosophical orientation of many independent schools, rites of passage, community, and professional organization programs, and is best known as the values of Kwanzaa, an African-American holiday celebrated throughout the world and African community. It is a holiday which celebrates African family, community, and culture, and serves as the fundamental way of reinforcing the bonds between African people. Another definitive cultural achievement of the 60s was the widespread positive turn towards Africans for revitalization and roots, which was fostered by black nationalist roots. It was a logical outgrowth of the rejection of white values, and it represented a defiant acceptance of blackness and a search for an Afrocentric perspective and national program. This turn towards Africa was not simply symbolic in terms of dress and hairstyle, but both cultural and political. The last sentence speaks volumes. This is back to me now. The last sentence speaks volumes. While today we know that there is no separation between culture and politics, technically at least, the strength in re-Africanization or becoming our true African selves again lies in more than only a cosmetic change. It's bigger, and being able to pop off a bunch of memorized facts and debate cannot make it. Kwanzaa as a community building celebration is a tool in the process of re-Africanization, which by definition, re-Africanization, becoming African, going back to the motherland, that's re-Africanization. Personally, culturally, and politically. Now to the heartbeat of this drum, the 7 principles. And I go on to, define the 7 principles as they've been laid out, from the gate by Maulana Karenga. Sometimes, spit differently or whatever, but as we know, Umoja, Kuji Chagalia, on down to Imani, those things. Power to the people, Black Mental, live and direct.